Hey everybody, I am here. My name is Miss Nicole Tyler, aka Sexy Clean the Ruler. I am here. I am in the building. Yes, 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 yes. How are you all doing out there, my beautiful hearts and roses? Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on, come on, come on in the room. Come on in the room, y'all. We gonna talk about it tonight, y'all. Yes, y'all. 804-528-7766, honey. The countdown is over. Let's get it. Let's get it. Welcome to Car Chronicles. Yes, today is February 4th, 2020. 20th. We have been counting down. Yes, yes, yes. On this show, Car Chronicles, honey. Yes, we have been. Yes, yes, yes. December 31st, 2019. Some of our enemy, nemesis, friend, co-worker here on YouTube. She did the damn unthinkable on New Year's Eve 2019, honey. Yes, she did. She did the unthinkable, which landed her in jail, honey. And today was the day. Her court date was today, honey. Apparently it was at 11:30 today, and she got some unfortunate news. Now already I'm getting phone calls, so let's get into the tea. Hello, this is Miss Nicole Tyler. Welcome to tonight's Car Chronicles. Yes, yes, yes. Suzie Cordone was sentenced today to 3 years probation. I think that she even got 10 days in jail. What is your comment?
Hi, Miss Nicole. My comment is, Shireen, you need to get you some help. It's people like you who take YouTube so seriously that you decide to go to a place that you're not wanted with your old ass and
try to
mess
limit the
up
cursing.
somebody's life.
Try to limit the cursing. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I apologize, but I don't have a dog in the fight. I like what VS has to offer sometimes, but I think about a situation that I was in with a champ like Shireen. Shireen gets no sympathy from me. Shireen, you need to get your life together. There's something wrong with you, woman.
So do you think
Shireen don't have no side to tell? You went someplace that you were uninvited, being nosy. The girl told you to leave her alone. I really wish VS was in California because it wouldn't have went down like that, and VS would have still had another opportunity to punch her in her face. Stop giving Shireen a platform. She needs to be muted with her crazy ASS. I said it.
How do you think the justice was unfair today?
Oh, you know what it is because that's just the law. But my gripe is with a person like Shireen who will do some stupid, ignorant, low class, low budget stuff like that. You are so engulfed with YouTube, lady, that you would actually go to a place where a person already told you to leave her alone. Shireen is the one who needs the mental evaluation. And I love you, Miss Nicole. You are my favorite. This is Harley Q #1 troll. Hey, Harley. And I just wanted to give that 2 cents because I have been in a situation like that before where I had to whoop an old lady's butt, but she asked for it. And when we had to go to court and she tried to show pictures of her fucked up, sorry face, the judge was like, we don't want to see that. That's how California get down. California, West Side. You feel me?
So
Shireen, get you a life. Don't get back on YouTube. You need to be in a straitjacket. Take the phone. Take the computer.
Well, okay. When you were involved in your incident, was it a mutual combat, or did you sneak up behind the person and hit them in the head and everything?
Oh no, I didn't do none of that. It was mutual combat. You know, I just got to her before she could get to me, and it was done.
And it was mutual, right?
And it was mutual.
Okay, do you think the situation that happened with VS was mutual with Shireen, or What do you think should have
I
happened? What do you think would have
I do.
happened?
I think it was mutual. When you go up to somebody who clearly does not want to be bothered with you and you put yourself in their space, you got to take what you get, baby. She should have stayed her old arse at home, knitting a sweater or something.
So what do you think
She's
of
crazy.
what do you think about Virginia's law? They gave her 3 years probation, no social media at all. 10
I don't
days in
agree
jail.
with the. I don't agree with not. I mean, how can a judge
Put
rule
the
that
number in the
you
chat,
can
you
get?
all.
How can a judge say you can't get on social media? Like, social media wasn't the cause of this. It was the cause because Shireen was stalking her to find out where she was to go there. So if anybody who should be banned from social media is Shireen.
Okay, do you think that maybe Five Babe had was the reason why the judge was swayed that way to stop all of her activity on social media, because Five Babe and all of her Babe Nation, they called in nonstop, day and night, not and probably too. Let's keep it real. Maybe it was club chat too. Maybe those two got together and they just kept calling that damn Prince George County court building, the jail where she was being held. Do you think that they had a part in it?
You know what? That could be
Yeah.
true. I'm not sure. I don't know how the law will
Good
allow
evening,
people who
everybody.
don't.
I've never heard of
Right.
I never heard of a judge telling somebody to stay off of social media or else.
Yeah. Me
So I'm
either.
thinking
I've never heard of it.
I'm thinking
And what
I'm
I
thinking that
think,
Fire
Miss
Babe
Nicole, I'm
and
sorry.
no, I'm thinking that
I
Fire Babe and Club Chat, Sean Bradley and Club Chat, maybe they had something to do with that, because I've never heard of anything like that. And
yeah.
maybe Shireen was talking to her lawyer or whoever she had representing her, and was telling them that it may have stemmed from social media off of YouTube. Along with the letters too.
Absolutely.
People probably sent lots of letters too, telling them what had happened to them on social media because of VS, Suzie Cordon.
Absolutely. And the thing is about that, it probably didn't help that a lot of content creators were calling the jail to
It
get
wasn't
the
me.
people to look at this lady in a certain way. When if Five Babe drunk ass would have just kept her business to herself, it may have been a different outcome. But since so many people were calling and now you have all these people viewing her videos and they may have had some input somehow, some way, yeah, I think that could be a factor, Miss Nicole. But I live in California, so the laws are a lot different than where VS is. So it really is weird
It's
to me
sad, but
that was part of the sentence.
do you remember when Duchess Kelly Love? Do you remember when he went on live and she called into his show and he was supposed to take her off speaker, which he did not. We know that he did not. And do you remember her saying that the guards are watching, or the guards are watching her YouTube videos? Do you remember
Yes.
hearing that?
Yes, I remember I was on Duchess Live when that had happened. And, that could very well play a factor in it because people are talking. I mean,
Yeah,
these
that
people
was strange.
were disrupting the judge. They were disrupting the jailhouse, disrupting IHOP, calling for no reason. You should have just let it happen the way it
Natural,
was.
yeah.
These people are looking foolish. You don't have no content. You're just talking about other people. A lot of the content creators, Five Babe, Sean Bradley, y'all motherfuckers need to unplug.
Watch your mouth, ma'am. Watch your mouth, please.
Sorry. But that's all I wanted. I'm driving on the road now, but I just wanted to come. I was waiting for you at the door.
I see, because I didn't even get into any of the commentary. You just went in, which is fine. All right, we got somebody else calling in. All right,
Okay,
you all.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much. All right, you all, please, I want you all to subscribe to my channel right now. Hit that subscribe button. Please hit that like button. Please support the Car Chronicles. Let me invite you all to the chat. Invite you all to the Car Chronicles. We have Battle Cat. She has the number posted. We have Shrimp Penis here. Manny is here. Okay? We have great moderators that are here. Let me tell you all, we all know Nicole don't mind if you all bang in the chat. Just do it respectfully. Please don't come for my damn looks, okay? Because we all know I'm beautiful, all right? So y'all, something wrong with y'all eyes if y'all don't think so. I said it, okay? So if do not attack my damn looks, all right? Because my moderators is gonna shoot you, bang bang pop pop bang bang you, okay? But we do want you all to please. You can bang it out in the chat if you have conflicting statements that you don't agree with Miss Nicole, or if you do not agree with the callers. You can put it in the chat, but just be very respectful, okay? Be respectful to the men and women in my chat. Be respectful to me and respectful to my callers, okay? But I don't mind you all banging in the chat, and I really don't like any blocking, but please be respectful. Yes, caller, this is Nicole Tyler, February 4th, 2020. Welcome to tonight's Car Chronicles. What is your comment on Suzie Cordone? 3 years probation and 10 days in jail.
I just want to say that I watched Tracy's live earlier.
All right.
With Miss Shireen. And I don't have a dog in this fight because VS, watching YouTube, I watch it for entertainment purposes only. And I heard about VS, so I wouldn't even give that lady a click or a view.
Okay.
No, really, I wouldn't. I wouldn't even waste my time. But Miss Shireen, I felt like during that interview, she was playing victim, saying that she went up there to talk, but she was contradicting herself, talking about how she was talking to Suzie in the DMs or whatever. Why not keep it in the DMs? Why did you show up? She say she's 44. A 44-year-old know what it means. I feel like to just show up anywhere. You wasn't invited, is how I feel. You wasn't invited up there. I feel like the only thing Suzie did wrong was let her walk off from that table, because if she'd have showed up when I was there, I'd have just went on and busted her up right then and there.
Right.
She claims she didn't want to be doxxed by Suzie because what's the other? I don't know. Y'all call that lady. I don't even know that lady.
Let me give you 10 more seconds,
ma'am. But the loudmouth lady, who?
Now I said I'm gonna give you
the loudmouth lady over there with Sean Bradley. Edible Edna.
Okay,
she was doxxed by Suzie. Her daughter was doxxed by Suzie or whatever. But if you knew she was dirty like that, why would you even involve yourself with somebody like that?
Right.
Why would you want to be freeing somebody like that? If everybody say VS crazy, I believe them. That's why I never went over there.
All right, Period. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. I have another call. I want to thank you so much and continue to support Car Chronicles, Miss Nicole Tyler, the ruler.
I will.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi. This is Nicole Tyler's Car Chronicles. What is your comment on Suzie's sentencing today? 3 years probation, no social media at all, and also 10 days in jail. What is your comment?
My comment about that, hi, Miss Nicole.
Hello.
My comment about that is, I think it's just, I really do, considering everything that she did on YouTube, as well as dox people, as well as put people's dead parents out, as well as, just everything that she was doing. And I'm listening in the chat to some of your callers, and what people's forgetting is, had this been on the other shoe, she would have made sure that her impact statement was sent to the cops about whoever else that got locked up.
Yes, she would have.
And yes, ma'am. And I heard people say that Miss Shireen was this, that, and the other. Not everybody has a aggressive mentality. Not everybody is, go someplace to fight. Some people actually like to talk and reason out. And from my understanding, Miss Shireen heard that she was going to be doxxed by the individual, so she wanted to ask her face to face why, and go from there. Now, her judgment going up there may have been a little off, but not everybody goes to beef like that. Not everybody goes to, be aggressive. And so, again, nobody made BS follow this woman out of this restaurant when the situation was being de-escalated. So this is all on her. She had so many warnings not to go to the restaurant. Her chat was begging her not to go.
Yeah, I
And
heard.
and everything. So it just had to happen the way that it did. I don't wish jail on anybody, but I have to say that it's a whole lot of stuff that this person did to people, that this may be her karma. That's all I want to say.
Well, thank you so much. So you think it was just? Let me see if I have any more questions for you. What about oh well, we got another call. All right,
Okay.
let me let you go. All right,
Thank
thank
you.
you. Y'all know I be trying to get those questions in. Hi, cut your device down in the back. This is Nicole Tyler. What is your comment on Suzie Cordone's sentencing today?
All right, yeah. Can you hear me good?
Yes, I can.
All right, cool, yeah. So my comments, I listened to a couple of the callers that called in at the beginning, and I was just like, I don't see how they're trying to spin it around like this lady that's showing up. I mean, okay, granted, the lady maybe shouldn't have showed up because that may have showed aggression, but I mean, if the lady didn't do anything, but my whole thing, VS has done so many horrible things to people online. So eventually, it's going to escalate off of YouTube. If you keep doing all these horrible things, you're making people lose their jobs. You're calling CPS. You're trying to get people to lose their kids.
In real life, yeah, she's doing this all for YouTube.
Yeah, you coming into my personal life. You making me lose my kids. You making me lose my job. You're coming into my personal life. You may not be with me face to face, but you're doing stuff in my personal life that's affecting my personal life. So this lady is showing up, and okay, you didn't have to hit her. You hit this woman. I feel like she got off easy. Okay, so now your karma is that now you can't be on YouTube. Now you can't terrorize people, or if you do, you're going to end up going back to jail. So now it's karma. You have to, now you got to figure out a way to, make your own living without, terrorizing people on YouTube and all this stuff like that.
She has to get if I think she lives off the state. I think she gets disability money from the government, far as military money, food stamps, and things like that. But I think that you have to pay for probation. You have to pay for a probation officer.
Well, I know I'm in Georgia, and I know if you're on probation, you do have to pay a probation officer. You have to report. And I think the only reason why they did ban her is because you had so many people calling the court, and then I think the guard.
Listen to Miss Nicole.
Probably was like,
Miss Nicole told y'all. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, and I think that they were looking at and they probably looked at all these videos like, well, this lady is doing a whole lot of stuff on the internet, like, and that's probably why they was like, they wanted her to do a mental evaluation, because like, it was like, she's not seeming like she's working with a full deck. Why is someone on YouTube so invested in all these people's lives that she don't even know and doing all this vile stuff to them?
Right.
So that's why they were like, yeah, you don't even need to be on YouTube anymore. Like, you need to get off social media and you need to have a mental evaluation. So I think it's good. I think she didn't go to jail. She didn't get any real time.
Yeah.
She's still home with her kids, with her family. She just can't be on YouTube, and she, got to follow, her probation, guidelines or whatever. So I feel like she got off easy.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. But I think that it was a good thing that she did get off of here, because I just felt like and maybe this will open eyes up to other people that's on here doing all this stuff to people. Maybe that would open up their eyes to, hey, because like I was listening to some other content creators, and they were saying back in the day, I've been watching YouTube for a long time. People would beef, but it didn't get that serious. Hey, you get online, you cuss me out, I cuss you out, then that was it. But now you get into my personal life, trying to get me fired, trying to do all this. That's too much.
Right.
Like, sitting naked. Some people that I don't even know.
She has done so much stuff, y'all. It would take days to say all of these things that she's done. Like, I wouldn't even be able to take no phone calls. She has done so much stuff in a couple of years that she has been on YouTube. Thank you, sir. I'm gonna take the next call.
All right then.
Thank you so much. Hello, this is Miss Nicole Tyler, Sexy Clean the Ruler in the building. Car Chronicles. What is your comment on Suzie Cordone's sentencing today? 3 years probation, no social media, and 10 days in jail. A mental evaluation.
Hey, Ms. Nicole, how you doing?
Hello, and a mental evaluation as well.
Ms. Nicole, give me one thing. Let me put you on because I can hardly hear.
Okay. Okay.
Hello, Ms. Nicole. Hi, Ms. Nicole.
Yes, can you hear me now, sir?
Okay, I can hear you. This is Craig. How you doing?
Hi, Craig. I'm great. What is your comment?
You know, I just wanted to say that now that Suzie, she know what to expect. I don't know. I was a little confused. I heard conflicting things about her being able to come on YouTube, but she can't mess with Shireen. Or I don't know if she can come on or if she can't come on. But if she can come on and she has a new personality, that'll be real good for her. You know, she might do a little bit better out here on the streets if she just restricts herself from doing the messiness and all that. Because she was a smart girl. You know, I think she got a good head on her shoulders. She just got into some mess. But how you feel about that, Mr. Cole? Are you ready for her to come back? Or
I don't think that she got into some mess, because she has been stalking people, terrorizing people, humiliating people for the last couple of years. And actually,
that's just kind of speculation.
Actually, before she even a couple of days before New Year's Eve, she had put out some information on Fire Babe's brother. Do you remember that? Are you up on that, T?
The Michael boy,
right? She had did an expose on him. Then she did an expose on Fire Babe's nieces who passed away and they drowned. So she, up until that point, she was still doxing and looking into people's information and embarrassing people, humiliating people, putting Tracy's mom on her community feed, and I'm also hearing that Club Chat did that too. I don't know, allegedly. So she was still doing these things. So when you say that she got into some mess, I don't think that she got into no mess. I think she was the damn mess.
But I mean, come on, Miss Nicole. You know, she just went to have dinner with Kiki and, you know, Cherie. I mean, you know what I'm trying to say.
But I do know what you're trying to say. I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing. I do know what happened. Yes, she did go to breakfast with Kiki, and I do know that Shireen went and all these things. But what I think why the judge said no damn social media is because Fire Babe and possibly Club Chat, possibly a lot of viewers too, and family members were calling into that facility day and night. And sending Nicole, videos.
Where did you get that information from about her not being? Because I was watching Heidi's live, right, and I heard Candy saying at first. Candy said that she can be on social media, but then she turned around and said that she can be on social media, but she got to leave Shireen alone. So I don't know which one it is.
Yeah, well, see, I got conflicting stories too. I was over there, and what I got was 360 days suspended, 3 years probation. That she did say she did plead guilty. 10 days jail time. What else did I write down?
I heard this one. Right.
According to I heard no social media period. No social media period. That's what I heard that the judge said, Judge Coleman. That's what I'm hearing. But I'm also hearing drug testing with a probation officer, 3 years, mental health. I'm also hearing that they was in separate quarters. Now, that is what I thought I heard on Tracy's platform, that there was arbitration and mediation. She said the same thing, no social media for 3 years, served time. What I said, let me see, what did I write down? Banned from social media, same thing. I heard that the judge looked at all the videos. That Suzie had a court-appointed attorney. We all do know that the GoFundMe that got canceled. It got reported because you can't use GoFundMe for legal purposes. What else did I hear? Shireen wasn't charged with anything. I'm hearing that they asked Shireen. They were doing a mediation, and so I'm guessing that whatever the terms the judge came up with, they asked Shireen, and Shireen and her lawyer agreed to these terms, which we are hearing today.
You know, Ms. Nicole, the only thing I do want to add to that is I heard that Shireen could be on social media. I don't too much agree with that, because Shireen is the one that was on social media and went to follow somebody. I feel like she should have at least, if not go to jail, she should be away from social media too, because she could follow somebody else to where they at. You know, ain't nobody asked her to go over there. She just went over there. And it's like now she could still be on social media with stalking people. I just don't find that to be right. But, you know, we're going to have to see what happens.
No, I agree with that. Maybe partially agree with that, but see, if Shireen enters if people have cameras and Shireen enters somewhere, she sit down somewhere and then she gets up and then somebody hits her from behind. That is what the cameras caught. Then the cameras, and then VS also videotaped what she was doing. She taped herself saying, "I will kill you. I beat that bee." She recorded these
Right,
things.
right.
So
Yeah,
I
I saw
mean,
that.
you gotta
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
gotta understand what the judge saw. The judge don't care about, the judge is going by what he saw and what people been calling that
Right.
facility
Yeah,
saying.
that's
Okay, let
right.
me take the next call, okay, sir. I want to thank
All
you.
right, you look beautiful tonight, Mr. Cole. You look absolutely beautiful. You have a good night,
Oh, well,
okay?
thank you so much. Yeah, they were conflicting stories because I'm hearing that they were in separate quarters. They wasn't even in the courtroom. Like somebody said that they were in the courtroom. They saw VS's hair. They saw her clothes. They said she was wearing stockings with open-toe shoes and things like that. Then I'm hearing that they were not even in the courtroom, so I don't even know. There are many conflicting stories, but what I do understand that what is everybody is saying the same thing, far as the 3-year probation, no social media, um, no social media, 10 days in jail. Okay, let's take the next call. Hello, this is Mr. Cole, Tyler's Car Chronicles. What is your comment on Suzie Cordone sentencing?
Yo, afternoon, good evening, people. How you doing? This is Wolverine. Hi, Nicole. You look
Hey,
wonderful.
Wolverine, how, and thank
So
you.
I'm doing wonderful. I'm going to keep it short. Okay. All right.
Okay, that's
So
fine. Either
let's
way.
talk about Okay. So Wolverine. Oh no, I'm gonna say my own name. So Suzie got sentenced to 3 years to be off the any social media platform, which is Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, things like that, Facebook as well. But I don't know if this would be true. I want people to research this because she may be the second case of a YouTuber who was banned from social media. It did happen before, Miss Nicole, and the person's name was Reset. He was sentenced to 15 months in jail in Barcelona because he filled a Oreo cookie biscuit with toothpaste and gave it to a homeless man. And the judge banned him from social media, any social media platform, for 5 years. And I did report this like a month ago, I believe it was on Brianna Page, that the worst could happen, she can be banned off in a social media platform, which is happening now. So, which is a good thing. So she may be the second case, and it may be reported in the news of what's going on, because you remember, our First Lady do have her campaign about bullying on social media platform, and a campaign called Be Best. Be Best. So research that. They may use this situation as an example to start online bullying. And I do agree. I want to give a shout out to
Let me give you
Heidi
another
and that
minute.
lady.
Go ahead. You're
Okay,
doing
give me
fine. I'm
another
gonna give you
minute.
another minute. Yeah, go ahead. You're doing
Heidi,
fine.
okay. Heidi and Candy did a wonderful job describing the scenery to put you in place if you didn't make it to that courtroom. We had inside details. It was better than what Fabe tried to do. But what I don't understand, Nicole, and hopefully some callers will explain it to me, is that when Fabe showed that thing online, it says 365 days per charge, but then it says 360 days. Do that mean that she did 5 days and she got 360 days to serve? I don't understand that, because I'm hearing people say she got 10 days, but go online and see what the thing says. So that's all I want to,
Well,
say.
I wrote
But I don't
down.
feel bad for what's going
But
on.
Wolverine, I wrote down
Hmm?
730 days, and then I wrote down 730 days, per per charge, and with 720 days dismissed, but in 10 days she has to serve. That's what I wrote down on my paper.
Well, I want to just get down to the dates. If she has to serve, if it's 10 days she's banned from social media. I did like when the girl Candy said, whoever trying to fly people videos under BS name, please stop, because she will get in trouble by her probation officer.
I
This
like
is
that
not a
too.
game anymore. Exactly. So anybody who want to build a troll page or TSCC, it may hurt her at the end, because they got to do an investigation to make sure that was not her, and they have to congregate her computer to make sure she was not on any social media website. So don't
Yeah.
let the girl get in trouble. She have kids. And I think she paying the price for what she have done. And I think we should just relax on it and don't try to get into any more trouble with the courts and things like that. So that's all I want to say.
Do you think that she deserved what happened to her? You do think that the sentencing, do you think it was a
Of
light
course she
sentence?
deserved what happened to her. Of course. You wrote. Let me tell you this right. People who are trying to say Shireen was wrong. Are you okay? This lady got assaulted in our house, regardless of whether she was invited or not invited. The law is the law.
All right.
You guys are wasting energy who are on Shireen's side and try to say Shireen was wrong. I mean, who's on their side saying Shireen was wrong. I think you need to check yourself because the law is the law.
But thank
and,
you,
and
Wolverine.
Shireen used the law
Thank
to her
you.
best ability.
Thank
you so much, Nicole.
Bye-bye. Hello, this is Nicole Tyler. Hello, this is Nicole. Hi, this is Nicole Tyler, Car Chronicles. What is your comment on Suzie Cordone's sentencing today?
Hey, Mr. Cole, how you doing? Love your show. Just want to know that this is crazy, man. This is real life.
All right.
This is real life. But also, I just want to say to all the news reporters on YouTube, you guys said, not you per se, but you guys mentioned you're going to be at the courthouse. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. To my knowledge, only one person was there, which was Candy, someone affiliated with Heidi. You guys should have been there. Friday, you guys should have been there so there's no mix-up.
I would have loved it. I would have loved to go on if I would have got somebody to send me $350.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't saying you per se because I didn't really hear you say
I'm not
you
going to
were
miss a
go,
day of
but-
work to go to see some sentencing just to sit here on YouTube to talk to y'all. If there's
No, but
somebody would have
people
sent me
mentioned that
money
they're gonna
and
keep
gas
that
money and everything, I would have loved it. I would have loved to call in.
The Sean Bradleys, the 5 days, they said they were going to be in that courtroom strong. Harry, where was it? That was a big disappointment to me.
Oh, well, I'm
Because
so
I really thought
sorry.
they were going to be there to break it down.
Oh, well, yeah, they were saying that. The other sides were saying they were going to be there. I'm so sorry that they disappointed you. But
Yeah, I'm going to take away I'm going to unsubscribe for that because I don't like that because I called out of work, I wanted entertainment. Like it was unacceptable, man.
But wow, but
Heidi had a live for 4 hours. Like I think Candy was in there, but they wasn't coming out of the out of the room to give updates. You have to beg for what's going on. Like it was sloppy to me, in my opinion. The reporting.
Well, did you listen to Tracy's channel today? She had Shireen call in. Or did
Yes,
you see?
I did. And Shireen read the letter, basically stating that everything you said is correct. So basically, she has 10 days left that she has to serve. Out of the 10 days, you do 5. So she has to be in prison for 5 days. But my thing is, if VS wasn't in such of a hurry to get released, it would have been time served.
Right.
And she was in there 5 extra days, but you're rushing to come out. The longer you're in there, that's time served.
Do you think that she deserved this sentencing? Do you think this is a light sentencing? What do you think about her being on probation for 3 years and she has to pay for probation? And if she slips up one time and she also has to get a mental evaluation, how do you feel about that?
I mean, don't get me wrong, courtesy of the Wally show, he put me on to a couple of you guys. So I started watching and subscribing to you guys. So
thank you.
With her. No problem. I'm kind of new to watching her, and I mean, her behavior is kind of crazy, but when I've seen the DC gate, she's kind-hearted. She's a nice human being. So in a way, like, I feel sad, but then I'm like, damn, I don't want to call her a bully, but she demeaning, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's sad because I don't want to see anybody in jail.
Well, do you know any of the online things that she has done to people online?
I mean, I've heard from what you guys have said about the passing of someone's mother, the poster, calling people jobs, getting them fired. I mean, those are horrific things. So,
but do you know that someone also called my job? I work around schools, and they said that I may have a GUN on the property around kids.
Oh, I didn't know about that one. Oh, wow.
That's a bad one.
And this section is really crazy like that?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So, yeah, I mean, I guess I don't want to say deserve it,
So
but
I mean, she has a. So I'm just what I'm trying to say is you're saying she has a kind heart, and if a person has a kind heart, they wouldn't do any of these things.
yeah, but the kind heart was just coming from the DC gate, from what I've seen. You know, when she
Yeah.
helped out Pico, like, you know, but you bring it more to the light. I didn't know about that. Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. They've done a lot to me, and I'm still standing here. I'm still sitting here in my car.
Still standing strong. All Chronicles all night.
Thank you so much. Well, I want to thank you for subscribing. I am sorry that Sean Bradley and Club Chat let you down. Please continue to subscribe and watch my damn channel.
Yeah, I am subscribed to you, but I'm going to unsubscribe to 5A and Club Chat because I'm really disappointed in them that they weren't there. I was expecting them to be there for the juice. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was
Yeah.
anxious.
Well, how do you feel about did you see Fire Babe's channel the other night when she was auditioning for Sean Bradley's new show?
Yeah, I think it's a flop. That's nonsense. It's low budget. To me, it's so stupid because if you're doing something, it should be involve all of you guys because all of you are the YouTube street. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Oh, yeah.
No YouTube street, just one or two YouTubers.
Right.
And it's stupid. How you going to be on camera and have your face covered? You're scared to get doxxed.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's true.
It's stupid to me. It's not going to last. It's a flop.
All right. Well, thank you so much, caller. I want to thank you for
No worries.
subscribing.
Thank
Continue
you.
to watch and get back in the chat.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, 804-528-7766, y'all. Woo! All right. So we have conflicting stories, you all. People are saying that they were in the courtroom, they saw Suzie's clothes. Then we have people saying that they were never in the doggone courtroom, you all. So I'm so confused. But anyway, we do know that 3-year probation, no social media, mental eval, and 10 or 5 to 10 days in prison. I mean, in jail. Hello, this is Nicole Tyler. What is your?
How are you, Miss Tyler?
I'm doing great. What is your comment?
Well, Miss Tyler, I wanted to say this, and I'm not going to be long, but I have to say this. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to speak.
Yes.
I feel as though, and this is just my opinion, and people may not agree with it, but I don't think she got enough time.
All right.
And I don't know this young lady, Miss Cordone. I don't know her, but I've seen some of her antics. See, I watch all of y'all in the bushes, and I like you, and I like Fire Babe as well. And I was so happy to see you and her make peace. But I'm looking and seeing that ain't really sticking now. And I'm so sorry to see that. You know.
No. That's not true. We just doing commentary on each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see that. I'm glad to see that. Because I like to see other black women get along.
Right.
But when it comes to Suzie Cordone, I think she should have gotten more time. Because that woman has done some horrible things. And I'm going to say this too. See, I'm neutral with this. I also give Shireen the side out too. That doesn't mean that she deserved to get attacked. But I give her the side eye because she said out of her own mouth that she wasn't going to go on no tour giving interviews. And one of the first places she went was over the Wiley show. One of the meltest people out here.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know she did that. You know what? If I was her, I would have never came online at all.
Exactly.
I would have stayed off.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
exactly.
So you've been watching all of us on YouTube, and you are familiar with VS Suzie Cordone's antics. What is one of the worst things you think she's done? She's done so many horrific things. What is one of the worst things that she's done to you that you've seen her do on YouTube?
Well, I just came upon you all in 2019. I didn't even know that this part, there's another black sector that I was watching and I was not connected to.
Yeah.
But it's another black sector that but they ain't got nothing on you all. If they come over here, you all are going to eat them alive.
That's right. Okay. Thank
You are,
you.
but one of the worst things that I saw her do, one of the worst things I saw her do was put that lady's Tracy's deceased mother's picture on her community tab. That
Yeah.
was one of the worst things I saw her do.
Yeah. Daily.
And I just thought that was awful. I don't think she got enough time, in my opinion. But I
Yeah.
also give Shireen the side eye, not because I have a mind of my own, not because she went to the IHOP. I don't care anything about that. I give her a side eye because she said she wasn't going to go on no tours, and then she went over to the Wiley show. See, I give her the side eye for stuff like that. I'm sorry,
But you do know that she said that before, and she came and did a whole doggone tour before. So, I gave up. When she said that she wasn't going to do that the first time, and she did. I just don't listen to that. I'm just there to hear, the details of what happened. What happened when she went in, what happened when she went out of IHOP, and what happened at the courthouse. All the rest of the stuff, I'm not going to do a tour and all that. I don't believe that, because she's done that before.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to say that, Miss Tyler, thank you
Yes.
so much for letting me call in.
Well, thank you so much. All right. And keep subscribing and liking
All
Car
right.
Chronicles. Thank you.
I sure will.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, you all, like I was saying before, I think that judge said that because of all those people calling in. Y'all know what? Let me tell y'all. Please, you all, please go back and watch all of Nicole Tyler's Car Chronicles concerning Suzie Cordone. Our people was already saying all these things before it even happened, okay? I was already saying that the eyewitnesses there, Five Baby Her people, Sean, and all these people were calling in. So I knew that something was like this was possible to happen. Yes, this is Nicole Tyler, Car Chronicles. What is your comment?
Hey, Miss Nicole.
Hey, how are you tonight?
Tuesday.
How are you feeling? Your favorite how do you feel about your favorite girl?
My favorite girl?
You said that you
Never.
loved her. You just said that you loved her. You thought she was entertaining and you miss her and all this stuff the other night.
That wasn't me, Miss Nicole. You got me mixed up.
Well, okay. I thought it was you. All right, go ahead. What is your comment?
You
It might
totally
be
messed up my
okay.
whole train of thought.
Well, I'm
with
getting
that
old.
accusation.
I'm gonna charge that to my age. I'm getting up there.
Oh,
Well,
Lord.
I'm sorry. God.
No, I am quite happy and pleased that VS got some medicine tonight. 'Cause that's what it was. He got some medicine.
All right.
And I don't feel bad for her at all. She was terrible out here. She was arrogant, especially towards the end of 2019. Those last couple of months, she kept going online saying she was flawless. She didn't have a record, blasting people's mugshots. And look what happened.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, I was just in my bed thinking, and when I saw her saying all these things, and I was saying, man, this girl really is blessed. And I'm like, what? She done did all this to all these people plus me. And you know how you have so much faith in God, you're just like, man, like, I guess she is flawless. I guess she is blessed. Like some of these mean, bad people, they're the ones who win lotteries. They're the one who,
Right.
Who's always blessed and come out of things unscathed. And I'm like, man, and I'm out here, put myself in it. I'm out here trying to do a little goodness a day, trying to do some good things. And I'm like, and sometimes I get the raw end of the stick and I'm like, man, look at this girl. But God said, oh no, on December 31st, God said, Nicole, just when I gave up, God said, I'm going to step in and show you who I am. Okay.
And let's be clear, Miss Nicole. VS did not get locked down because of her social media antics. She was put in her place because she put her hands on someone, recorded it for YouTube, and she put her hands on someone. And it was her YouTube activity that influenced what happened to her a bit more. But essentially, she went down because she put her hands on Shireen.
Oh, okay.
So that's my opinion.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I'm not saying, but from my view, that's why she went down, because people were trying to get her for everything she was doing on YouTube for months.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it took her losing control, in a moment, and it just went downhill.
And
I think she deserved more time. The 10 days, I think that's a joke. She did get off easy with that.
Yeah, and I think she's only going to serve 5 days. I think she's only going to do 5 days.
Yeah, 5 days, that's ridiculous. She needs to do at least 30. They should have gave her at least 30 to really, really imprint it in her head that this is not a game. It's 2020.
Do you think that they think that she's going to mess up and get on social media, and that's why they gave her such a small time, because they know that she's addicted to YouTube, and they know that she's going to F up, and they notice, and that's why they gave her such a small time, because they know she's going to come back and do some real time. Unfortunately, that's what a lot of people do, though. Have you? I was listening to Tim Blaine. And Tim Blaine said he just kept on getting in trouble. He could not do anything right. When you're on probation, you just everything. She better not sneeze wrong. She might get time. She better not get on no social media and let nobody tell on her. No, she better be. If I was her, I would not even just look at the videos. Don't comment on nothing. Just stay away. Just look at it. I
agree. She has a lot of enemies, and people are watching. People are not shy to call in and make a report. So she would be wise to just sit this out
and guess what? 3 years is a long time to stay squeaky clean off of YouTube, off of any social media. It just take her to get on social media and say happy birthday, and somebody said, hold on, she's supposed to be on YouTube, or she's supposed to be on Facebook, and they report it. And then they can say, this is the woman that did A, B, C, and D to me, and look at what she's doing. When she did it, I was triggered. Now I have to go to therapy because I saw this woman on whatever social media site. Now look at me. I'm breaking down. I'm this. It triggered me. Now look at, my life is over. They call her probation officer and she's gone.
And rightfully so, because if the roles were reversed, VS and TSCC would be doing the same thing. So, she needs to really sit this out for her kids, for her family. Did you hear that her family was there, or TSCC was there?
I heard nobody was there. I heard nobody was there. But I don't know. We're hearing conflicting stories, so I don't know.
Has anyone from TSCC gone live?
Brianna was live when I came on. She was live talking about something else. She wasn't even talking about VS.
See, that's so interesting.
Yeah, these people supposed to be her ride or dies, die or lives, or whatever the word you call it. Ride or lives. These
ride
people
or die.
Ride or dies.
Ride or die, because it seems like TSCC is dead.
Yeah, because if y'all know how I get down for people, I assume and think that I'm cool with them. Y'all know Nicole Tyler would have been there. And let me tell you something else, caller. I was thinking about going to see her this weekend.
But I was too, but my mom told me to mind my business and stay home.
I was thinking about going
to
see her.
That's why I didn't go. I was totally thinking about going.
But not
and I
today.
have to agree with that other caller that said he was disappointed. Shout out to Heidi and Flyucci and Candy for bringing the report.
Well, I'm not gonna shout them out because they said that I should have sent them a cash app, but I'm thinking you owe me $100, so, and then I'm never gonna see the money. So don't be putting my name and nothing saying I should do something when you ain't do zero. And I'm not trying to steer or change the conversation. I'm just saying, please don't put me and money in the same conversation on that channel. Okay.
I have to agree.
Okay, caller, thank you.
They do deserve some cash apps.
Well, it ain't from me.
The reporting was pretty.
It ain't from me.
Not from you, Miss Nicole. You definitely have a reason. I don't even know why they would even go there with you.
Me neither. All right, well, thank you, caller. Let me take the next call. Call back, callers.
All right, good night.
Good night, thank you. Hello, this is Miss Nicole Tyler. Tonight's Car Chronicles. Suzie was sentenced today, 3 years probation, mental evaluation, stayed an H off of social media, and 5 days in jail. What is your comment?
My comment is I hope that everyone takes a look at this and actually uses it as something to deter them from doing the same type of stuff. We see a lot of people who get caught up so much into the mess and into the applause of these so-called supporters, and then when you end up in court or you end up in jail, you realize there is no support. Like when Heidi and Candy talked today, and they talked about VS being in that courtroom, and they talked about how poorly she was dressed and how, you know, she just was trying to look like a soldier, but you could tell she was defeated. You know, it's funny because before she had a cheering section, you know, and everybody was, yeah, do it. And I tell my kids all the time, those same people who are telling you to do it, they're not going to be there when it's time to do the time.
That's right.
You're going to have to do it by yourself. Now, you know, I'm not going to lie, I don't care that Suzie went to jail. I really don't. I wish that we could have seen her go to jail for the things that she actually did online to people.
Right.
I wish that her victims, you know, Q-Sean, and others who had all types of things done to them would have really had charges out there for what she did, rather than it go this way. But, you know, at the end of the day, whether you call it fate, whether you call it God, whatever you want to refer to it as, we're all going to have to one day pay for what we did, however it comes. You don't get to pick how your payment comes, so we didn't get to pick how her payment comes. But I just hope everybody take that into consideration while you're doing the doxing, while you're doing all the crazy stuff and calling people jobs and doing all this stupid stuff. One day it could be you.
And all that deflecting. All that deflecting people are doing. They did all this dirt, and now no one wants to talk about what they've done.
Yeah.
And that's why we got the Car Chronicles. We're going to keep on these people's necks until they come clean about what they've done, instead of cheering on other people. Oh, look what you did. You did it, doxing. You did, when you was right there passing information and doing these things and looking this stuff up and Googling and all this stuff too.
Exactly.
I said it.
Because some of the same people who are celebrating, you better think about all the dirt that you done did. One day you're going to pay for it. You're going to pay for it too. You know, at the end of the day, Suzie wasn't the only one. And so, I mean, I can't even call out all the names, but, you know, if you know what you did and you know if you did it, and I'm telling you, you're going to pay one day. You're going to pay on the front end or you're going to pay on the back end, but you're going to pay. And that's just the law. That's the law of nature. But, you know, I really think that Susie's going to reoffend. I don't think that she is the type of person who will set her ego aside and sit down and say, I'm not going to be on the internet. And I hate to say that, but I really do believe she's going to speak on there. She's going to do something. Or even if she doesn't do it, some silly member of TSCC will do it and get her caught up.
I'm telling
and get her violated.
Let me tell you.
It doesn't take nothing to get violated on probation. Nothing at all.
Thank
all
you.
All it takes is one phone call.
How many?
And I've seen it happen.
Do y'all know why a lot of people are, a lot of our brothers are in prison from being violated on probation? Probation, like Tim Blaine said, is a probation trap. They know this woman is addicted to social media. That's why he said that. That's why he said that. That's why he said, oh, you are banned off of social media, because he knows all those people called in, even though the caller said based on the video that he saw, but a lot of people called in, a lot of people sent letters, okay? They know that she's going to mess up. In 3 years, that's a long damn time to not go near no damn social media. Like I said, it could be simple as happy birthday. Let somebody see that.
Those testimonials really influenced them, giving her as long as they did, you know, and it is what it is. I just hope she learns from it. I don't think she's going to. Another person I don't think that learned anything. I don't think Shireen learned anything. Shireen sounded crazy as hell when she was on Teresa's channel. You know, she was really justifying what she did. If it was me, I'd say, you know what, Teresa, I should have never took my behind down to the IHOP, especially if I have a CNA who's supposed to be helping me because I can't sleep and I'm about to die, because she says she's
end-stage renal disease. I'm like, baby, you need to be trying to get your Medicare straight, not running down there to the IHOP to come confront anybody.
But like I said, boo, like I said in the beginning, if I was Shireen, I would not come on here. Because one thing about me, Mr. Cole Tyler, one thing, I'm really hard on myself. I really take accountability. I really be thinking, Nicole, what did you do? I'm really a hard person on myself. And if I was Shireen, I would have just said, yeah, I would have said that I played a major part in this, even though people are cheering because this girl is a demon. But then I wouldn't have looked at that. I would have looked at, like I tell you all, make the change you want to see. I would have just took it. I did it. Let me stay off of this. Let me stay off.
My whole thing is this.
I don't want to mention it.
Different. Shireen could have been killed. If BS would have had a gun, she could have died. But she's so caught up in the applause too, of people saying, yeah, you did it. Yeah, you did it, girl. You better get a wake-up call to realize that people don't care anything about you.
Yeah.
You need to stay off of the internet.
Yeah.
And, get your health together and focus on your family and know that God saved you.
Yeah.
Because it could have went totally different.
Right.
Stop sitting up here celebrating and humble yourself and realize it was God that kept you from really being hurt in the situation, because you could have really been hurt.
That's true.
Should she have put her hands on you? No, but you shouldn't have been there, and that's the point. You played a part in it too, but like I said, you already know.
Yeah.
I'm not mad that the demon is in jail.
Yeah.
I just really wish that y'all could have had y'all voices heard in the courtroom for charges of the things that she actually did to people on the internet. But however justice comes, it's justice. That's all I know.
Well, thank you so much.
Shireen, get it together, girl, because we all got karma.
Stay off of this internet, Shireen. Stay off for a while.
Get you some real friends, baby. Real friends
Stay
will
off
tell
for a
you,
while.
this ain't it. This ain't it. A real friend will tell you, this ain't it, honey.
Stay off for a while.
Nicole.
Stay off. Even I said that weeks ago. Stay off. Okay, thank you,
A
boo.
real friend, let them know. All right, bye-bye.
Bye. All right, caller, call back. I was telling Shireen weeks ago, stay off of this YouTube. Stay off, stay off, stay off. Go on Facebook or something. Get your kicks off over there. Stay from over here for a while. Just stay. If you are sick, Shireen, take care of your health, okay? Hi, this is Nicole Tyler's Car Chronicles. What is your comment tonight on Suzie's sentencing?
Hey there, Miss Nicole.
Hello, how are you?
I'm all right.
Well, I gotta go ahead. I want to hear your comment on the sentencing, and then I want to hear your comment on the question that I was asking you last night, but you never called in.
Yeah, BS. I don't think she got as much time as she deserved. And another thing that was very disheartening, hearing all these people call in and with all this sympathy for VS, it was disgusting. Who are these people?
Well, what channel was that on?
So much sympathy.
That was on my channel.
Feel so much sympathy for somebody so disgusting as VS. It's weird to me.
Okay, so do you think that she's gonna mess up in the 3 years? Because I do.
Of course, VS is way too arrogant.
Yeah, she thinks
way
she's
too arrogant.
Yeah, because it took her.
And way too prideful. She's way too arrogant, way too prideful to follow anybody's rules or direction.
Yes, I believe the same thing. That's why that's why that judge gave her that, because he knows she's gonna fall for the trap. Unfortunately, she's addicted to social media.
She up over here now. What you believe? What you bet? She up in your room right now.
She's up in here, and guess what? She's gonna get found out, and she's going to jail for those 3 years. Simple as that. It's unfortunate.
Well, YouTube would be better for it.
But look,
if she do get sit off for 3 years.
Yeah. Let me ask you now about what I was asking you last night. I wanted someone from Babe Nation to call in last night. I was asking, did anyone see Fab Babe's video when she was auditioning to be on Sean Bradley's reality TV show pilot? And she was saying, and I wanted to know what Babe Nation thought of that, because it was seeming that she wanted Babe Nation to join Club Chat. To join.
No, I didn't get that at all.
What did you get?
I got her being sarcastic. She was being sarcastic.
Yeah, you know
what she was doing.
But why would a person sit up there and put me down saying that I miss my calling and that she's not missing her calling and that she need to look her up and all these things?
Well, probably because Sean Bradley actually called you out and said that.
And you think that she a lot of people didn't think that she was sarcastic. A lot of people that watched that thought that she was auditioning.
No, not
also,
at all.
And also, hold on.
If she was auditioning, why would she be auditioning and dragging him at the same time?
She
That don't make sense. She was being sarcastic. She was being facetious.
Oh, what
she was doing.
When she was dragging him, what did she say when she was dragging him?
Yeah, she was the same thing she always said about him.
Like what?
She didn't stop dragging him. She was still talking about his appearance and so on and so forth. Trust me, Five Babe was not auditioning for
I do remember
for his show or whatever. Five Babe is doing all right on her own. She don't need to click up or join a crew or anything. Five Babe getting paid over there on her own.
I do remember her saying that she would put on a waist trainer, shiny shoes, and a hat, and she would mosey on right on over there if he called. Now, that is what she said.
It's sarcasm. You could tell in the way she was saying it. If you look at her mannerisms and her body language and the way she was giggling when she was saying it, she was totally being just being facetious. That's all that was.
Oh, so
y'all old enough to see these things. Come on now, Nicole, you've been around the block.
No, I would never say I would put on a hat and waist trainer and I would mosey on over there just to be on a TV show. And I mean that's what she said. Let me see. I had another question, but it didn't went out my head now. Okay. This is what I was gonna say. I was looking in the chat at that time, and the chat seemed like they were confused too. Her own Babe Nation, they were confused too. They wasn't laughing. They was confused. They was like, well, some of them was like, yeah, we'll like him. Some of them was like, no, I don't think I still don't like him. Some people were confused, so I just want to let you know because you know Five Babe so very well, and you know she was being facetious. A lot of her own Babe Nation who are there every night, they saw what I saw. They were confused like I was.
Oh, well, I didn't see that. I pay attention to the chats because I don't write in them, so I read them. But I didn't get that at all.
Okay.
I didn't get that feeling at all. But yeah, and another thing about VS, y'all gotta remember, VS wasn't supposed to be on social media in the first place.
I know.
But brother Tommy cracked. So when she got in trouble due to social media this time, the judge was gonna tell her to stay her butt up off of here. Because she wasn't supposed to have been up on here in the first place.
Yeah. Well, I think that 3-year probation is a setup for her. And I think that she's going to get popped. I really honestly believe that. And I feel sorry for her because she's going to go to jail this time.
Why would you feel sorry for her as much garbage as she did to you?
Yeah, but I feel sorry for anybody who eats their own vomit. I feel sorry for people that do that. I feel sorry for people that go back to their own stuff and they can't stop and they're addicted and they just can't stop. She has a terrible addiction.
Something else, Nicole?
I don't even really like addiction. All of us got it, but I feel sorry for it. It's a setup about courts.
And something else, Nicole, that gets on my nerves?
What?
Everybody always referring to people who like Babe Nation as crack addicts. That gets on my nerves. Let me tell everybody this. If Babe Nation, Crack Nation, or whatever, if everybody over there is such crackheads, it wouldn't be that much money flowing through her chats if everybody was crackheads over there. Now, I don't see half as much money flowing through other people's chat that flow through Babe Nation chat. So if they crackheads, what is y'all?
Well, we know no money flows through my chat. I'm going to keep it real.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. So if Babe Nation is crackhead, what is everybody else out here? Because I don't see half the money flowing through their platforms that flow through Babe Nation platform.
All right. That is what...
so I guess they're lower than crackheads.
That is what Charles is proposing. Okay. All right, I have
Yeah,
nothing to say for that one. All right, thank you.
yeah.
And I do love my people, even though she do get all the class chef stuff over there. I don't know how and why, but I can say this for Fire Babe. Just like Tara said that she said that everybody else. I took her to be serious that she wants to get with Sean Bradley. He said she's being facetious, so that is why she's probably getting the class chefs because they believe everything she say. I believed her. You said that she's a joke, and I think she would do anything to get on that show. I really do.
No, that's because you want to believe that. A lot of people want to believe the worst in 5A. Y'all want to believe the worst in that woman. Just like I was just noticing the other day, when I hear certain females and stuff calling your chat line, calling your chat and going off on 5A and talking. And I noticed one thing about all the females that call. They all have Southern accents. They all Southern girls who hate 5A so much. And I wonder, is the fact that 5A's a city girl, I wonder if that have anything to do with it?
No. I think that all the things that 5A has done on her platform, I think that we see it for what it is, and some people see it as sympathy. They feel sorry for her and things like that. We see it for what it is.
Look, 5A ain't did nothing, ain't did no more than Tracy that's sitting in your chat right now. Ain't did half the things Tracy's done.
But
and she's sitting up in your chat right now, and nobody has a problem with her and all the antics and all the stuff she done pulled. 5A ain't did half the stuff Tracy did. So why is it okay for Tracy and not okay for 5A?
Well, 5A is the one saying that she's auditioning to be on a TV show. With somebody who's built her platform of her.
Well, we ain't talking about 5A ain't auditioning to be on no TV show.
You feel
but
that way?
I could tell that Tracy was upset that she wasn't on that TV show.
I don't think so. I don't believe that.
You don't believe it?
No.
So Nicole, you gonna sit up here and tell me Tracy 5A ain't did half the reckless things Tracy has done in these YouTube streets. Now you tell me I'm lying.
Okay, so
tell me I'm lying.
All right, we can go. All right, give me one thing. We're gonna do one thing a piece now. One thing. You tell me one thing that Tracy has done, and I'll tell you what 5A has done. Only one thing. Tell me what you saying Tracy has done that was bad, and I'll tell you something that 5A has done.
Tracy whole aura is wrong.
All right, that is his answer, right? I asked him one thing that Tracy did. He said Tracy aura is wrong. That is his answer. My answer gonna be this, Terrence. That you had a chance to answer the question. It ain't my fault. You said her aura is wrong. I asked you to tell me what Tracy did. Now, I'm going to tell you what 5A has done, which is a lot of different things, but I'm going to bring up the fact that she had Chris come to her house 5 o'clock in the morning. The man is special needs, called the police on the man. She did that for a storyline on her show and said the man was slow and stalking her. But then
everybody did.
But then her daughter turned around months later and said, oh, well, is it Chris again? So it's either the man is a stalker that you to call the police on, that you don't need your child knowing the man's name, or either he ain't a stalker, you done did something with this man and your daughter knows all about him. Now, I gave you toe-to-toe to tell me what Tracy did versus 5A, and you only gave me that Tracy's aura is wrong. That ain't my fault. You failed the test. All right, I gotta go.
I thought so. I didn't think you was gonna let me talk.
No, I ain't gonna let you talk, because you should answer the question.
No, you don't never let me talk when I want to get into it and let you know something. You don't want to hear anything good about 5A.
It ain't my fault that you did not answer the question. Didn't I ask him the question, y'all? I said, give me one thing that Tracy done did, and I'm gonna give you something that 5A done did. He said that Tracy aura is wrong. He had to think. See, I don't have to think about, I watch 5A. He said he the one supposed to be Babe Nation. He's supposed to know all the things that this woman do. But when it come to everybody else, oh, we're the ones wrong. We're the ones jealous. We're the ones who broke over here. We don't. She the one got all the money, but yet he can't tell me nothing that this woman is doing. Other people that said that when they watched that damn show, they was looking at it and they was confused too. That why is she saying that she gonna audition for Sean Bradley's show? Now all the Fat Bay people saying, oh, it was a joke. They would say anything to just not put the accountability on her. And we know he's still on. And we know
Anything that's
and we know because she has done this before with VS. We know that she done said that after she done popped VS, they got all of her subscribers off of popping VS. She turned around and was nice to VS. Am I lying? She turned around and was nice to VS to go on Judge Mathis. So stop it. You one of the ones who let her get away with anything. But yeah, VS is the terrible one. Tracy is the terrible one. I'm the jealous one.
me talking.
You are not biased at all when it comes to unbiased.
Let me speak, or you just gonna keep talking over me trying to
It's my
direct
damn
my
show.
narrative? Or are you gonna let me speak?
It's my damn show. And somebody else is calling. All right, gotta go. I had to go in on him talking about my damn people. Hello, this is Nicole Tyler, Car Chronicles. Me and him always gotta get into it.
Hello, hey Nicole.
Hey, how you doing? I'm good.
How are you?
God dog, and thank y'all for the super chats.
Since Terrence didn't get the answer, can I name one thing Tracy's done?
Hold on, hold on. Heat seeking missile. Terrence is speaking facts. I'm Babe Nation, but I do support you, Nicole. Nicole, my teeth is evil. Okay, I still take your super chat. All right. She's power forward. I bet you Terrence uses 5A feminine hygiene products. Okay. All right, thank y'all for the super chats.
Nicole, I thought you and 5A made amends.
We did make amends, but for the sake of this show right here and for the sake of facts, we gonna keep it with the facts.
Okay, but how do you know? Okay, you're saying that about her Chris. She let Chris into her house and she slept with the man and he's not stalking her. He was stalking her.
I
It's
believe,
like y'all run with whatever narrative y'all
you know
run.
what? I'm gonna say this too, ma'am. I do believe he was stalking her. I agree with you.
So that's how her daughter would be able to, know his name or whatever.
Okay, if that's what you, I'm gonna agree with you for you. I'm gonna agree with you for you. I'm agree with you.
I'm just saying, Nicole, it's like y'all always want to find the worst in her. That's all I'm saying.
That's not true.
I'm not saying anybody's perfect.
I don't know
but
any.
it's like
Do you?
always...
Okay, let me ask you, ma'am. How many stalkers have you had come to your door and tell you that Trish told you to come there with groceries?
Well, if he's not in the right frame of mind, I mean, he's crazy.
But have that happened to you?
And stalkers, and that's what stalkers do. They follow you. I mean, they're stalking you.
So have you had any stalkers?
Right?
I've had many stalkers in my life.
No, unfortunately.
None of them have done that to me, though.
No.
None of them has done that to me.
I haven't had.
But I've had stalkers too.
Well,
I've had stalkers too, and they've never come to my damn house. Never.
Well,
Once I see that behavior in anybody, it's a wrap.
Okay, so
but
what
I'm just saying,
you don't think that he was stalking her.
What I'm saying is, I agree with you. He's stalking her. If you said I'm agree with you. But I agree with you that you saying that he was stalking her. I'm agree with you. But what I'm saying is, stalkers that I know, I would not tell them where I live. I do not want them to buy me no groceries. My daughter would not know none of these things.
Well,
not no 7-year-old.
He's following her. He's stalking her, so he could pretty much find out. You know what I mean? Where she lives on his own.
Well, did you notice she did a video saying
that
she's
crazy?
Did you notice she did a video saying that this man walks around and she sees him catching the bus and she knows a lot about this stalker? It's either
I've seen that.
Who
like
is the stalker?
Is she? Yeah, I've seen that video.
Now is she a stalker or is he the stalker?
He's the stalker.
And she knows all
the fault that he be all around town out on the streets and she sees him.
And he knows where she lives.
All right, Miss Nicole.
I'm just saying, okay. I've had many stalkers, honey. And none of them know where I live. Okay, all right, bye. Lord, we done got on the Fire Babe thing now. Because Babe Nation, I asked y'all to call in last night. Or night before last. All right, what is your comment? This Nicole Tyler, Car Chronicles.
I love you, Nicole, but I'm very disappointed in you. That's all I wanted to say.
I'm disappointed in you. Tell me something, he disappointed. I'm disappointed too. You ain't gave me no super chat, but you call up here and one of the star people in my damn show. One of the men that call here. You supposed to be setting an example on the damn channel, but all you do is come over here and attack my people. Y'all don't do no donations over here. Y'all don't do no super chats over there. Oh, she can't be Crack Nation over there because she gets all the super chats. Sit down, Terrence. Anybody out there got stalkers that comes to their house and their children know the stalkers and they know the stalker don't have a car and they know the stalker catching the bus and they be seeing the stalker all downtown and everywhere and the stalker comes to your house with groceries? Please, people call in if your stalker did all of this. Let me know. And then this ain't nothing against Fire Babe. This is my commentary. Hello, this Nicole Tyler. What is your
Hey, Miss Nicole.
What is your comment on Suzie Cordon?
She need to get more than what she got. I'm sorry to say, but she deserves more than what she got. She should have got 90 days.
Yeah, I think she should have got some time too, but I think it's a setup. I think that that probation is a setup. That probation is a setup.
It's a setup. Because you know why? The justice system don't care about black people and black women on top of that. It's a setup because she's going to fall through them cracks and fall through it very, very, very quick. It's a setup.
She has a lot of people who do not like her, like to the core. And it's not me. I'm mad at what she did, but I'm mad at what she did, but I don't hate this woman. But there are people who really dislike her to the core, and they're gonna be watching her with a
right.
They're gonna say with a microphone, a magnifying glass. And let me tell y'all,
her either.
She gonna get popped. Thank you for the super chat.
I don't hate her, but I feel as though if I was one of those family victims that what she did
Hey, Shawnee, 48 turns
I
need
will
to
hate
sit
her.
his arse down somewhere.
I would hate her if she would have did that to my family. It's like if I was related to Tracy or you, I will hate her to the core because you do not do that to nobody. We ain't living it once again. We living in a day and age. If I would have found if I was a crazy person and she would have did this to my mother and put my mother things online, I would have hurt her.
Yeah,
I would have went to the jail cell. If I was the person that didn't give a F and I ain't had nothing to lose, I would have went to jail. Because you're not putting my deceased family, the same thing she did the 5 days and talked about her daughter. You don't do nothing like that. I don't care. I don't even care if you didn't even hate the woman. She deserves every inch of karma she gets.
Well, I'm telling you that she's gonna get popped. She got.
Oh, yes, she is.
Like I told you, it could be simple as her saying happy birthday to somebody. And somebody, you got people that's gonna be really studying her every move.
Yes.
And she's gonna get popped and she's gonna go to jail. That's what I truly believe.
Oh yeah. Most definitely. This is the setup. Come on, 5 days? Because she's not going to do the whole 10. She's going to have 5.
Yeah.
And people got to understand, laws are different in every state. So people talking about, oh, well, the girl shouldn't have never went. It doesn't matter. She went behind her and hit her upside her head, flipped her over at a public place. You cannot do that, especially in Virginia. They don't play down there.
I live in Virginia.
I know.
I told you what they did to me. Virginia did it. Virginia is about that coin. You gonna pay. You gonna pay in Virginia.
You gonna pay. And let me say this about the 5 day thing. Ain't no right darn mind, and nobody's right mind is going to get some groceries from a stalker. What if he opened the food already and put poison in it? Come on now.
I mean, Terrence.
Are y'all serious?
These people. Who sits up there, wakes up at 5 o'clock in the morning, know what time the stalker is gonna come, have your phone ready for the stalker, and when you open the door, the stalker is there with groceries.
They stalking each other. That's what it sounds like. You worry about what time this man wakes up and what time he knows when you're up. Y'all both stalking each other.
Right.
That's what it sounds like.
It don't make no sense that Terrence, he says he's disappointed in me. Terrence, you are crazy.
Terrence don't know what he want to be. He want to be holy woman and be a sinner today.
Who sits up there and open the door, have on live with a house coat on, knowing what time the person gonna knock on the door? They're the stalker. Who does this?
Look,
I'm something that's wrong with my mind.
He ain't got no love life. He keep on calling you.
He keep on calling me, and he's supposed to be a man. He's supposed to be a man setting an example for my people. Where is my super chat from you, Terrence?
Yeah, keep on calling in. Put some money for Miss Nicole.
That's right.
He is
you have to
crazy.
Be ashamed. Okay, thank you.
All right, see you, Miss Nicole.
All right, thanks. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Woo. Okay. Hi, this is Nicole's Car Chronicles. What is your comment on Suzie Cordone?
Just so y'all know, Fabe Stalker lives in the building.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Terrence. He just have to call all this. He knows all this about Fab Babe. Her stalker lives in the building. He knows everything about this woman. Like I said, let me tell y'all about Miss Nicole Tyler and my children. If it was me, if I was in a building where people are fighting around me and you can hear them fighting and having SEX in the building and next the walls are that thin and I had a little girl, it's time for me to move. It ain't, she can do what she want to do. I wouldn't have my children around that. That's just me. But see, all of the, like Terrence, he will go for that. He would go for that kind of stuff. That you can hear somebody having SEX in the building and the walls are that thin. I would not go for that. I would not have my child there. That's me though. A lot of people are not like that. Okay, caller, this is Nicole Tyler. What is your comment on Suzie's sentencing today?
I don't know what's the comment because you're too busy talking about Fabe. It's your show about Suzie or Fabe. Hello?
What is your comment, ma'am?
You talking about Fabe. Is it about Fabe or is it about Suzie?
What do you want to comment on?
See, that's your problem. You such a hater.
Okay, I had to, you know what? She could have talked about Fab Babe or Suzie. But see, she wants to get into it with Miss Nicole Tyler because she see people are calling in and they know how to have a conversation and they know how to interject and interact and correlate and put it all together like a damn soup. But this girl thinks that she's gonna go back and forth with me. Hello, this is Nicole Tyler. What is your comment? I asked these people to call in last night. Now they got the smoke. They were so scared of last night. Hello, this is Nicole Tyler. What is your comment?
Why you just hung up in my face?
Because I can. I did it again. What you gonna do? Like, what the hell? Why you calling asking dumb questions? I will hang up on you again. Like, see, you know what, y'all? Oh my God. Why do these people need to come behind VS in her situation to break bad? How many of y'all was with me last night when I asked Babe Nation to call? Did we have any takers? Who was there? No one called. Now they come out of the woodwork because this stuff that happened to VS. Almost like Sean Bradley. I said it. I put Sean Bradley in this video. Seemed like after VS got popped, here he come. He done came out from Patreon. Look at me, I'm here. Now, VS done got her time. Heck, Babe Nation calling in. I asked y'all to call in last night and give me your comments on the situation. Now all y'all want to come out to defend Fab Babe. What is up with this? Y'all some wussies over there. I said it. What is your comment?
Bitch.
That is what I gotta say for that. All right, I'm Nicole Tyler. What is your comment? Look at it. What is wrong with these people, y'all? I had a whole show for them last night. Where was they? Hiding. Every time, they always show the worst of these people. These people, now Terrence told me they got so much money, they get all these super chats over there. But this is their behavior. We are the intellectual ones. I'm not intellectual. But show me the smart ones, the ones who own these businesses, okay? The ones who know millionaires, okay? Show me these ones. Y'all call in to defend y'all girl. What is your comment?
Hey, Nicole. Hey, I'm tired of these people keep kind of calling and tell you who you can talk about, who you can't talk about.
Thank you.
You can't talk about 5 Babe or something like that. Like she
talking about me.
Connected with this. Yeah, she's connected with this story. So I mean, and speaking of her, I've got a quick comment on 5 Babe. Like I was listening to her story. I don't know what this thing is now, but she thinks she's like the blueprint for YouTube and everyone's copying off her because she was saying something about when Heidi had did the broke the news about BS, and I don't believe what she said, and I don't believe nothing what they said. I don't believe that unless it's something I need a receipt, I need this, and then they copying off me anyway. They copying off how I did the news. And then like a few weeks ago, she made that comment about Timothy Blaine. Oh, you copying off me because you talking about topics I talk about. That's people been talking about topics like with in pop culture and stuff. Because she said he talked about Cookie and somebody else, some other movie or something she had talked about. That's what he's been talking about. That's what people been saying. You are not the blueprint. You are delusional. Like she's so delusional. Like she just thinks she's the blueprint or something for YouTube. Like everyone's trying to be like her. I don't get that.
Well, like I said the other night, that she wears many different robes. Like I said the other night, I said she takes off the robe of where she's a prophetess, and she takes that robe off, and then she puts on this robe where she loves Babe Nation and she's the best and she's the greatest news lady. She'll take off that robe, and then she put on the other robe where she sold Babe Nation down the damn river the other night so that she can get in Sean Bradley's good graces. Now, I asked them to call in. They didn't want the smoke. They didn't have no smoke for me. They didn't there tonight. They want to call in. Look, they want to call in with the bottom of the barrel people. I said it. Yeah, the bottom of the barrel people is calling. The crabs are calling. The ones that live in the sewer hole with the rats are calling. Where are the ones, the upper echelon people with the money and the super chats? Why they not calling? Where they at? Let them call in, Terrence, the ones with the money. The ones that gonna tell me how a stalker gonna come to your house and you gonna be waiting for your stalker to get there and he gonna have groceries. Please make it make sense.
And I find it hard.
These people telling me that makes sense.
I just find it hard. These people, like me personally, I'm a grown man. I'm in my 30s. I don't see how these people follow these people on YouTube so blindly, and they have to agree with everything they say. And it's like, I feel like it's like if you disagree with one thing I say, then you're banished from my kingdom or something like that. Like, who do you think you are? Like, I feel like BS was like that. 5 Babe is like that. Sean Bradley is like that. Like, these people, they feel like you cannot disagree with anything they say. You just have to sit up here and be like these drones or like these robots. You have to agree with everything they say.
It's a shame. Yeah. It's a damn shame. Yeah. There's so many things that I could talk about, but I'm gonna stick with the Chris situation.
Yeah.
Cut your device down in the back. It's a damn shame when a grown adults are trying to tell me, Miss Nicole Tyler, a 48-year-old woman, that a man that you gonna wait for your stalker to come to the house with groceries. I done been stalked many times and ain't even never come to my damn house.
That one, she does stuff
with groceries.
For clicks and views and for sympathy. That's what she does. It's for clicks and views and for sympathy. Like what did Nicki Minaj say about Cardi B? She do stuff for sympathy and pay over. That's what she doing stuff for. It's like it's all like you said. She doing that stuff. Always talking about her daughter. Always trying to like people trying to do something to her daughter. All this stuff is for sympathy and
it's
to get more
shame,
money, get more
but
clicks and stuff like that.
I agree with everybody having their supporters, but sometimes these supporters are blind to where they just do not have no sense at all. They don't have no logic. No critical thinking
I can
skills.
support someone, but I'm not going to agree with I'm grown just like you. I'm not going to agree with everything you say. And if you say something I don't agree with, I should be able to say, hey, come to you respectfully. Hey, I don't agree with that. Or hey, you know what you did was wrong, and I shouldn't be like,
understand.
oh, and then everybody want to jump you. And,
I don't understand why they
you
can't
bad
just
at
say
you.
that was crazy. Like, yeah, that happened. I thought that was a little cray. Yeah, they can't even agree that it sounds far fetched. They can't even agree with that. Like this stuff sound far fetched. All right, thank you, sir. Let me take the next call.
All right,
bye.
All right, bye.
Those people, some of y'all, Babe Nation, I want one of y'all to call in with some damn sense, okay? And tell me what I asked you last night. How do you feel about her cozying up and kissing up and auditioning to Sean Bradley? That's what I said, and y'all joining forces. That was the question. This Nicole Tyler, what is your comment?
Nicole, I would never call you that. I see people saying that I called you with that B word. I would never talk to you like that, Nicole.
Are you upset?
No, I'm not upset. I'm upset that people saying that I called in and cursed you out. Nicole, I would never talk to you like that. You and Fi Babe are my favorite two content creators. I would never talk to you like that.
Okay, I'm not mad with you, Terrence. I just think that you can be a little blind, though.
Okay, I could be a little blind, but know this, Nicole. I would never disrespect you like that.
All right, well, I accept your apology.
Thank you.
All right, okay, bye-bye.
All right.
All right, this Nicole Tyler. What is your comment?
Oh, I'm calling back.
Oh, I'm waiting on these Babe Nation, the upper echelon people with the cash apps, with the rich ones. Go ahead. What is your comment?
Real.
I want the ones with the money to call in.
I think it's time that you check Terrence, because Terrence started this whole Babe Nation 5-10
Tracy
thing.
BS. He gets so pissed off over Tracy. He gets so upset over Tracy. Like Tracy don't even got nothing to do with the whole damn thing.
Then he needs to call Babe Nation with that, because she doesn't like Tracy. All that Tracy hate, and I'm not a Tracy fan, but he can take all of that over there. It's very well received.
But look, let me say this, Terrence. I know you're watching, Terrence, and let me tell you something. You could have said, Terrence. You could have talked about Fab Babe calling to that damn jail, her and all her people, and sending all them damn letters to them people to get that girl off of social media. You could have talked about that, because that's what she did do. She said she was going to do it, and she did it. Do you agree with that, Terrence? You agree with everything she does. Go ahead, ma'am.
Terrence, I overall like him most times, but tonight that was ridiculous. He just has to find a way to throw her into every call that he calls in with.
Yeah, he
just stick to the topic. Like VS is far more interesting than Tracy and Fi Babe. Like, come on. Well, and if you're that big of a fan, call her show. I've watched her shows. He never ever calls in.
He never ever calls in.
He never calls in. He won't super chat you. Like, stop taking his calls. He's
well, I don't know who's calling. I don't know. You all be calling with call or unblocked and blocked and anonymous. I can't tell. I just answer the phone.
I know, but like one day, just hang up on as soon as you hear his voice and teach him a lesson. He's too disrespectful.
All right.
I can understand if he calls Fi Babe with all this stuff.
We might have to ban you, Terrence. You might have to get banned. If the overall people say ban Terrence, I'm gonna ban you, Terrence. We're gonna give you a 5 day. We're gonna give you a 5 day lockup like VS just got. How about that, Terrence? What do y'all think? We should ban him, y'all?
Put him on a 2 week.
Somebody said ban Terrence. If we get 30 banned Terrences, you're gonna be banned, Terrence. I'm gonna go back and check.
Or start super chatting you. Throw in a super chat. You deserve one tonight.
Or send me, and I take money orders. Okay. All right, thank you.
He's from New York.
Yeah.
They got 24-hour cashiers. He can make it happen.
You can make it happen, Terrence. You always call in my show, and I will send you the address, and you can send me a money order. You don't got to send your real address on there. Just send it to my address, and I'm going to show everybody when you send me a money order.
If not, just stick to the topic, Terrence. We know you love Phi Babe. Call her sometime.
All right. Thank you,
I'll talk
ma'am.
to you later, Miss Nicole.
Thank you, beautiful. Lord. Okay, y'all. Let's get back. Let's get back on topic. That person that hung up. Let's get back on topic. Okay, let's see how long we done been on here. Okay. We're talking about Suzie Cordone. She got sentenced today. She got 3 years probation. She got 5 days in jail. She has to take a mental evaluation. And no social media at all. She is banned from all social media. Hello, this is Mr. Cole, Tyler's Car Chronicles. What is your comment? Those are them low bottom people again. Hello? Yeah, what is your comment? All right, well, hold on. Okay, what is your comment? You're in the car now. Welcome to Car Chronicles.
Thank you. I want to ask a question real quick. Do anybody know that if VS was telling Serene not to come, not to contact her, not to do any of those things to her before the incident happened?
The only thing I remember is her saying, kill yourself, B, in a text message, in an email. Do anybody know in the chat that VS told her to leave her alone? I did hear people saying that, but I didn't hear VS saying that verbatim.
Okay. All right, because that's what I was getting at. Like if she had told the woman to leave her alone and she didn't want any contact with the woman, me like putting myself in her place, and don't get me wrong, I'm not a VS fan. Put myself in her place and I'm somewhere and she just comes up on me. I don't care if she walked, I don't care if she skipped, I don't care how she did it. I would be in a real defense mode with her, you know?
Yeah.
I would really be very defensive about it. So if that's what, should have been, like if they had any evidence that she had told the woman not to be around her, not to come around her, she didn't want anything to do with her, and you know what I'm saying?
But the lady did walk away. The lady left the table and everything. So you're saying that VS told her not to come near me, get away from me. The lady walked away. Right. So VS told her to leave her alone. She left her alone. She walked away.
She did follow.
She followed the lady.
Yeah, she did follow her, but I mean, we get into it and we go through some stuff or whatever. Yeah, no, I don't promote fighting or whatever, but I don't want the lady to do years or anything like that, or have all of these just charges and all of this stuff on her because.
But look, ma'am, she said that she did it for clicks and views.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, that she did say that. I heard her say that.
Oh.
So she did all of this for clicks and views. She said she recorded it herself. She recorded herself saying, "I will kill you, B," and then I beat her up. She's bleeding. I beat her. I did this to this lady. I beat her ASS. She recorded herself saying these things. So what do you think?
Okay, then, Nicole. Well, it is what it is, honey.
Yeah.
I was trying to,
you were trying to help her out,
but it is what it is, At the end of the day, just, eat it, do what you gotta do, and make it happen.
Yeah, she just got to eat it, and I think that it's a trap. I think
Yeah,
that
she gonna have to do what she gotta do. You're gonna face his consequences for your actions
yeah,
or whatever. I was trying to like see if she had told the woman and the woman just came up to her regardless of her telling her, please don't, not please, but don't come around me. Don't be around me. I don't want you near me. But if that's how the situation went down and then, she showed some beautiful bean footage afterwards, then it is what it is. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
You gotta suffer your consequences. Sometimes you gotta take the good with the bad.
Well,
At the end of the day,
in her mind, it was worth it at the time because she's getting clicks and views. But now,
not for YouTube. I was
yeah,
thinking that she was talking about her safety, but not actually for YouTube. No, you don't do stuff like that to just get some brownie points with some people that
yeah.
don't even know you and could care less about you. So, yeah,
Well,
it is what it is. You gotta suffer the consequences,
yeah.
and that's all to it.
Well,
And
thank you.
like it's different in different states. Like here where I am, like it wouldn't have been that severe with what actually happened, but in different states, they take that like all but all but attempted murder. So
Oh,
you gotta
oh,
pay.
wow.
Yeah, you gotta pay it. You gotta think about your actions and be more aware of the circumstances of what might happen after your
Yeah.
actions. So that's just okay. So I was trying to see if she had a little
No,
leeway with it, but I guess
no,
not. All
no.
right, that was it.
Yeah. All
Okay,
right. Well,
thank
thank you
you.
so much. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Okay, I guess how many phone calls you think we should take? Maybe two more? All right, y'all. Let's see who's calling. Let's see who is calling. I think that's, I don't want to answer that call. Hello, this is Nicole Tyler. Hello, let me answer. Let me put you in the car. Hold on. Hello, what is your comment tonight on Suzie Cordone?
I just want to say that I've been listening and watching for a long time, and I
This
feel
show
bad
got
for her
crazy.
children.
Yes, okay, yes, ma'am.
I feel bad for her children, and
Yeah,
I also feel bad for her. I'm a registered nurse just like you. I don't know how
yeah,
in God's name I ended up in this sector, but I guess through watching different videos, I came across people that I liked. And I kind of like you and Terrence's chemistry sometimes. I really, really do.
sometimes, yeah,
Um, I like how you guys communicate and bounce off each other. Y'all have funny conversations. But as far as Suzie, I feel sorry for her children. Like you said, kids are innocent.
yeah, but the
And
kids are
I
innocent.
just hope that she's able to get herself together. I think that I see a lot of beautiful black women in this sector, including yourself and
Thank you.
Phi Babe and others. I just hope that things work out for her. Honestly and truly, I do. And
Well,
I don't wish any harm or ill. Huh?
she does have degrees and things like that. She have associate degrees and I think she has a couple of those. So she does have other skills that she can do. So she doesn't have
Yeah,
to be on YouTube. She can do other things.
I understand that, but whereas we who have careers, as a nurse, it's easy to go out and get a job. It's easy to go out
Yeah.
and get a job. You can get a job anywhere. You're in the school, I'm in the hospital, but when it depends on what her degrees are.
Yeah.
It depends on what her degrees are. And now with these misdemeanors, I was looking up today. Um, if they can pull up your record, and if they see a misdemeanor, I mean, that shouldn't be
Yeah.
a discriminatory factor against you, but they can use that as to
Yeah.
disqualify you from a job.
Yeah. Do you think that she should have planned ahead just in case if something not to this degree happened, that you think she should have had a plan B to where
I
if
think
she wanted to get off YouTube on her own, that way she said, okay, it's getting a little too hot in the kitchen. Let me go ahead on and find another source of income. Do you think she should have thought ahead in that direction than to just keep on terrorizing and humiliating people on YouTube and, taking advantage of people on YouTube, far as some of the people in her cult?
I think so, but what you have to understand, Nicole, is mental illness is extremely dangerous. I have a brother who is bipolar.
Wow.
And what me and my family have dealt with dealing with my brother, it has been absolutely insane. And I mean, I can't, it would take days for me to explain what me and my family has went through with my brother. So you being a nurse, you understand that people with mental illnesses, they can get taken advantage of, and they can be very, very manipulative at the same time. So I think she wasn't rational enough to plan ahead. She didn't have the coping skills to plan ahead, which makes her situation very, very sad. So I don't know what to say. I don't know how it's going to end for her. I do agree with Timothy Blaine when he said that probation trap, because that was the same thing that my brother got caught up into. You feed the system. It's a way for the system to eat. When you go to jail, it's a cycle that is designed for you to stay there or get put in the system and stay in that system. It's a trap, like he said. So she's now becoming a part of that trap, and unfortunately, a lot of times, people who have mental illness, they can't take the stress, and it makes it worse.
Oh, so do you think that PTSD and and also with her getting that mental evaluation, you think that would somehow help her being on probation to where they won't be as lenient? Or am I saying the correct word? They won't be as not lenient, they won't be as forceful. That's not the word either. They won't stay on her like they should. Like some of these probation officers, I'm telling y'all, they think they gods out here on these streets. They will violate you for the littlest things. So what I'm saying is, with the mental evaluation and PTSD, you think that might help her, give her some type of leeway to where they might not be on her as much? That's what I want to say.
Well, it depends on if she actually gets an actual diagnosis. My brother has a diagnosis.
She needs a
diagnosis. So let's just say, for instance, that me and my family know that he's acting crazy or he is not being himself. We can go to a judge. Me and my father can go to a judge and have him involuntarily committed, so that he can get the help that he needs. So once she actually gets a diagnosis on board, then depending on what laws that y'all have in Virginia, because I know where I am, they don't care. But depending on what kind of laws that you have in Virginia, they have programs. My brother is in an outpatient program. He's getting help. He's getting medications that are extremely expensive. He's getting those for free. So maybe the Commonwealth of Virginia has laws or things in place to where if you have a diagnosis, they will help you. And she's a veteran.
I think that's the best outcome for her. That's what I see, because she's addicted to social media, and if she does not go that route that we're discussing right now, she's going to jail. She's going to go to prison.
Exactly. So I think the mental health evaluation, if they give her an actual diagnosis, they can give her counseling and treatment, and maybe she'll have a probation officer that'll sympathize with her.
That's what she needs. That is what she needs.
And I hope she does get that, because I feel bad, because I've seen what mental illness can do to a person. And I'm not excusing any of her evil things that she has done. I'm not excusing that. There is no excuse for that. All I'm saying is that mental illness, I think it's
Black people don't like to talk about it. We don't like to deal with it. We don't like to address it. And it's a stigma in our community, which is really sad.
Yeah, but definitely, if she go that route, she may have a life, but she still would not be able to go on social media.
No, well, she needs to stay off of social media. She
Yeah.
really, honestly, and truly does need to stay off of social media. I think it's gotten really, really bad all the way around. Like you said, we can't laugh and giggle and have a little chuckle and stuff like that. It's getting to the point where you're looking to destroy my life.
Right. Yeah. Well, thank
That's
you, ma'am.
kind of
I do like your answer. I really like your answer. I can see this working out in her favor, but I still feel like with that, she still do not get on social media.
absolutely. Well, you have a beautiful night, Miss Nicole.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Please subscribe and keep on calling into Car Chronicles.
All right, I will. Thanks.
All right, bye-bye. All right, y'all. I think that made a whole lot of sense for Suzie.
Hey, Nicole, how you doing?
Hello, I'm doing great. What is your comment on Suzie Cordone? 3-year probation, no social media,
Oh,
mental
Lord.
evaluation, and 5 days in jail.
Oh, shit. Oh, I mean, crap. Man, I really don't know what to think about Suzie, because I never really watched her like that. But I was definitely thinking to myself, like, man, you shouldn't have popped off on that girl.
And recorded it.
Do what?
And she recorded it.
And she recorded it.
Yeah.
And yes. And I was just like, oh my God. I mean, it's not worth it, girl. I got my own legal problems. Why are you doing this right now? Like, she shouldn't have done it, you know. And they'll give her everything like that, but they also might try to make her go to a treatment class that's going to take a long time, longer than she ever thought that it would probably take. Like,
you know what? We have not. I'm gonna say this too before we leave. We have not discussed her housing situation. Do anybody know? Is this gonna affect her housing with her food stamps and getting money from the government? We have not discussed that this whole broadcast. So maybe we'll take one more phone call on this. Do anybody know if this is gonna
something? I think personally that it won't happen.
Because I don't know.
I think that. Yeah, I think she's going to be fine with that situation, especially if she follows the guidelines of the court and the system and everything like that. But she has to be really careful now. She cannot go out here and just like keep acting a fool like this. And like, you know, I'm not like a huge fan of her or whatever, and I really didn't watch her. But honestly, I want to see her do better, you know?
All right. Well, our prayers are going to be with you, Suzie. Believe it or not, we are praying for you. You got a lot of people that are praying for you. A lot of people, you know, I do believe that you do deserve this. I don't want you to go in this and come out and do the same thing. I want you to learn from your mistakes.
Right.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
All right.
This will be our last phone call. Love you. All right. This is Nicole Tyler. What is your comment?
Hey, Ms. Nicole, this is Boo. I don't think her housing is going to be affected because it was pled down to misdemeanors. And usually with misdemeanors, on most Section 8, you can have a misdemeanor. You can't just have like charges for selling drugs and things like that. And I know you can't have specific felonies. So I think she's going to be okay. But you know what? I wanted to tell you, maybe on one of your next calling shows, can you address that with TSCC? I don't know if anybody ever paid attention to what that group was comprised of, because the other caller, the nurse, she was saying that VS is mentally ill. I don't necessarily know if she was mentally ill. I think it was just a lot of people who, in my opinion, looked like they had been picked on in high school or all throughout life, or they were going through like a lot of crazy issues. You know, you had people who were overweight, people with back problems, people who were old, people who were ugly, people who had HIV. It just seemed like the people in society who weren't accepted by the rest of the world all band together and like just tried to go and take their problems out on other people. That's kind of what I saw it as, you know, like they were just really a group of angry individuals who just band together out of all their hurt and their pain.
But you know what? I'm gonna say I do agree with that a little bit, because Every time, if you watch Chopper, and I watch Chopper every now and then, every time he gets mad, he say, I'm gonna dox you. He told me, I'm gonna dox you. I never really did nothing to no damn Chopper. He's gonna dox me. He's gonna call me by my middle name. I'm gonna call your job. He always goes straight to that every time. And I'm like, okay, because I don't want to sing against you, or I do a video on you. Don't do no commentary on me. Well, I'm going to call your job and say you're picking on me and I have a disability. Like, what the hell are you talking about?
And I mean, you
they always
bit,
go to that.
I'm really serious. Like when TSCC, when they...
I'm sorry. Call back. I hung up on Boo by accident. Call back, Boo, because I didn't mean to hang up on you. Hello?
Hey, I don't know what happened.
I did that. I did that. Go ahead.
Okay, but I'm not being funny. I know like people would think I'm throwing shade or something, but I'm really not. I'm being very, very serious. Like when they went on their little group outing and we saw the pictures, all of them, it was something that I didn't quite imagine. You know, like the one lady was missing all of her edges. She was bent over. Somebody looked blind. I looked crazy. You know, Wiley eye was rolling. It just looked like something off of, I don't even know how to describe it, but it seemed like everybody in the group was just totally either crazy looking or insane or had some type of issue. I was like, dang, they crippled, they blind, they old, they mean, they sick. What was the other one? The girl who just got roasted by Deanna. She did a good job roasting herself, but like she is slow, you know, with the gift cards. And when they threw her out, she tried to kill herself. Like the group only attracted people who were nuts. And so I think that should be a topic. Like, what is it that makes these people draw together? Even like Shireen, look at Shireen. Shireen's a nut, and look at who she follows. She's like, I'm with Wiley. You know, it's just weird. So I don't know. I think that's what should be addressed. Like who people hook up with when society has cast them away. We have to be careful. So, you know, we joke and laugh a lot, but when we see people like Butter who wear helmets and stuff, and you see them out on the street, you might should be nice to them. Because if not, one day they might get online and start doxing us and doing all kind of things out of.
But let me say this, and I'm gonna say this one. I'm gonna bring up Fire Babe name one more damn time to make all the Babe Nation upset. I said it. It's almost the same thing as with cut your device down. It's almost the same thing as with Fire Babe. Every time Fire Babe does something crazy and out of the ordinary and all of these things, these people come to her defense and say, no, this is not what she's doing. She really does have a stalker, or this stuff really did happen to her. The same thing with Suzie. The same thing.
And I hate to bring it back to Fire Babe because I'm tired of people coming in and talking about her and they're trying.
But no, I'm saying no. We ain't gonna say nothing about her like that. But I'm saying it's the same correlation.
Right here, real quick. It's
the same correlation though. It's the same correlation to where
I'm about to give a correlation too. You just looking at like her mods, you know, crazy people like Miss Playful and Bella Breaker, anybody who was just nuts, and also like, you know, the people who big up her. Even she said herself when she tried out for American Idol, they told her you don't look right, you know. And
yeah, that's what I heard her say. Yeah.
Yeah, and like the rest of the sector was telling her she didn't look right, but she only wants to hear people saying that she looks right because they look exactly like her. I mean, the BBK is over there growling and snorting and farting and carrying on. It's just, I don't know, it's just weird. But I guess, you know, maybe the whole sector is weird. I don't know. I'm just saying.
No, I don't think the whole sector is weird. I don't draw people like that. I mean, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real, boo. And I don't want y'all to be going out there fighting for Miss Nicole Tyler. But when they bring up my name, you don't see no whole lot of people running up in there going, you don't say this about Nicole Tyler. You don't hear that because I got my own damn mind. I can really defend myself. But these other people, they need people to defend them tooth and nail. Sean Bradley too. All of these people defend Sean Bradley. All of these people defend Sean Bradley. They defend Suzie and they defend Fire Babe. I used to get pissed off about that, but now I'm like, no, I don't need nobody to defend me because I'm bad all by my damn self, and my people are bad too. So we strong. Right. We are powerful and strong. We don't have those mental deficiencies where we can't live. We can't do things on our own. Like them people, they need somebody to say, no, you are pretty. No, you can sing. No, you not crack nation. No, we're gonna super chat you to make you feel. We're gonna keep on giving you all these super chats that make people mad and all this stuff.
Oh my gosh.
They got to do all that stuff over there. They got to do all that stuff over there. See, we don't got to do that stuff really over here. Even though I do thank y'all when y'all donate, but we don't be doing. You don't see. I don't be keep on saying, oh, shout out to the 400 in the chat. Shout out to the. I don't got to do all of that. But these
That's
people.
not what I meant, though. I meant we sit and watch these people and participate. So I felt like we have just a little bit of crazy in us too, because we are here with these nuts. I mean, seriously, when we saw those people on that picture and they all looked like something out of Wrong Turn, we should have all reevaluated our life. That's all I'm saying.
Well, let me tell you, I'm gonna keep it real, boo.
I was just like, oh my God, these are the people who have been terrorizing us on the internet. I mean, they look like damn it, I'll bite you. All of them. That's what they look like.
Well,
every time I look at one of my
but boo, I did not even watch all that DC Gate stuff. That Doogie Gate. I didn't watch all that crazy stuff.
I didn't watch the whole thing, but Nicole, their picture came up on my timeline. It really did. It came, or whatever you call this thing. It came up on my feed, so they popped into my phone. It was real scary. I almost threw my phone across the room. But I'm just saying, I want to know, what is it that drew all of these rejects to this particular area? Why are they so upset? Why are they so mad?
They got something in them telling them that these people need their love and their sympathy. They got something telling you that these people are victims and they just need to swarm and protect them. Because look at that. Oh, look at all of these people that I named. I named Sean Bradley. They treat him the same way. Look at Fab Baby. They treat Fab Baby the same way. Look at Suzie. They treat Suzie the same way. All of them act the same way with these people. When it comes to powerful, strong people like us, we don't do all that to each other. My people don't go over there to other chats and be stalking people. You go play out in traffic and all. We don't do that to these. We don't do that. So it's some mental deficiencies going on with all those people. I'm sorry I said it. I don't care what the hell y'all think about it over there.
Yeah, it really is. And it's like they all kind of, but my mother told me that one time. She told me that mentally retarded people and people with issues, they spot each other in a crowd. They can seek each other out and they'll all run to each other or whatever. So I know that had a lot to do with it. And you wouldn't really feel comfortable around those type of people unless that was you yourself. But I just want to tell people who are suffering from those type of issues, just because you got a peg leg or your back is broke or something happened to you in your childhood, or you wear a helmet, or your eye is cuffed, or you got a hump in your back, or you missing your edges, or something like that. It's people who love you. There's people who
you gotta love yourself first.
You don't have to be so.
I had a lot of stuff happen to me.
Right, you don't have to be mean and nasty just because you're not looking good in a particular area, because after people gonna roast you now. Just know people gonna roast you. But once they see that you're a good person, they'll get off of you, they'll like you. It's just something that's going to happen. But you don't have to go back and try and get back at everybody in society for, the deficiencies that you have. Just know that one day when we all go to heaven, we're going to be spirits anyway. You won't have a body. There's nothing nobody going to be able to roast you on as far as looks. So your relief is coming. But, just deal with it now. People will accept you. I like you whether you're ugly or not. I don't care, because we're all ugly to somebody. No, we all are. That's what people don't understand. Everybody is ugly to somebody. And then, there are some people who will look at somebody and just want to eat them up. And you like, what the hell? It's somebody for everybody. Somebody is going to be beautiful to somebody. Peg leg, no edges, hot up back, just crazy. Suzie had that cock eye in that picture. Why they got a cock eye? It's somebody still going to love you. If you got a good heart.
Somebody still going to love you. We're going to end it with this, y'all. Somebody still going to love you. Suzie,
yes,
we're gonna say positivity, send positivity to Suzie, because we're not that kind of people over here. Suzie, keep your head up, do what the doctor tell you to do. Stay clean. Do not go on no social media sites. Please follow all doctor's orders, okay? Love yourself and love your kids. Be there for your kids. Forget this internet. This stuff is not worth it. What's worth it is you and your children. That is what's more important. Forget about doxing us. Forget about calling my school. Forget about all of this stuff. What's more important, Suzie, is you and your children. That's what matters out here. You raising that son and that beautiful daughter of yours. Forget all of this stuff. Forget what happened. You on a new path now. The judge done put you on a new path. All right? And we all are sending positivity to you. You and Prince George in jail right now, but we're going to still send love and positivity your way. You on a new path. Stay away from this YouTube. It ain't worth it. God done gave you, God done saved you from whatever was going to happen in that parking lot in the white Hyundai. Okay? Stay
way worse.
Stay positive. You don't know what them people was going to do to you. God done blessed you. He is in control. All right, y'all. We're going to end the damn show. Thank you. All right, bye-bye. Oh, Lord. Why is it that this always happen to me? We always get off and we do like the snake. Oh, Lord. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thank y'all. I want to send a special shout out to all my moderators. Let me find them. We got Manny. We got Battle Cat Manny. And whoever else stayed for the show. Kind to me, I think, was here. And I want to send a special shout out to Bodyworks. Bodyworks actually did an exercising video to my song, Let's Get It. So I want to thank Bodyworks. I really could use that. Because guess what's calling me, y'all? Guess what's calling you, girl, Miss Nicole Tyler? Apparently, I'm supposed to be in Las Vegas this year. All signs are pointing again to Las Vegas like it did for your girl in 2005. I had to go to Las Vegas. For some reason, Las Vegas is calling your girl again. Okay, so I will be going there this year, sometime this year in 2020. Something is there for me. I want to thank Bodyworks for that exercise video because I can stand to lose some pounds, okay? Thank you so much for that video. Y'all go and support Bodyworks and look at her little exercising video she did to this song, Let's Get It. Let's go get it. So thank you so much. Thanks to all of the wonderful and beautiful callers who called in, who gave some clarity on Suzie's demise. We're gonna send positivity her way. Okay. I want to thank all of y'all who been here for the whole 1 or 2 hours with me. Continue to support Car Chronicles. Subscribe to my show. Subscribe. Thank you for all the super chats. We got people super chat Terrence, okay? We all ain't broke over here, okay? All right, y'all. I'm Nicole Tyler. Thank y'all so much. Get it. I'm a star, watch me shine. Let's go get it. Thank you, Bodyworks. Thank you, Tripping. Thank you, Battle Cat. Thank you, Manny. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Kind to me. Thank you, Tracy, for being here. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you. Let's go get it.